Hello, hello. Welcome to Shading Way. I'm Marilyn, and we have part 2 of our ThredUp DIY 5-pound box. Hope everybody's doing great today. If you haven't been here before, as I said, my name is Marilyn, my husband's name's Barry, and we are resellers. And we are going to bring these pieces to you today. If you see something that interests you, you simply send us an email to shadingwy@gmail.com. That's the only place that I take orders from. I don't do them from comments or anything. So just send an email over and we will send you an email or a PayPal invoice. Shipping is $6 in the United States, under a pound. Anything over a pound is based on where you're located and how much it weighs. And we did part 1 yesterday. And if you didn't see it, I'll put it up in the corner. If you did, thank you for coming back. We appreciate you. Today, the rings I have on are my own personal rings. This one is a sterling silver gold tone emerald cut cubic zirconia ring, and this one is a ring that I have had forever, and it is a garnet and cameo, and it's 14 karat gold. And like I said, I've had this forever and I love cameos. I need to do my, I've been saying I was going to do a showcase on cameos and show my collection and also have some available. So I need to start working on that. Okay, I'm just going to jump right into these. These are all the ones that yesterday were tangled up, and there was some serious tangles, let me tell you. And I emptied the bag out, and this is all the little bits and pieces and earring matches. So I'm just going to push it over to the side. Hopefully I don't tangle anything up, because these were so tangled, it was crazy. So let's see if I can just pull them out easily with not getting anything caught. Okay, this one looks like, it says it's a Cookie Lee, and it is two-tone. It is antiqued, and some of it looks like it's a brass tone, and some of it looks like it is a silver tone. And then on here, it has a watch, and it's quartz. It needs a battery. I'm not putting a battery in it. So if anybody's interested, I'm just going to do $5 on this one. Let me give you a length. It is a really long chain on this. It is 30-inch chain with a 5-inch extension. So on this one, like I said, since it needs a battery, I'm just going to do $5. That's a cool look. Next, let's see what we have. Oh, this one's pretty. This one is gold tone. It is not magnetic. I don't remember if I tested this one. Let me test it real quick. Yeah, it's not sterling. It has a copper base to it. It is a toggle clasp. It is a pretty cable chain, and it's long. It's a nice chain. It is 31 inches. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's just do $6. And there is the pretty, and you can also use this, like this part go around your neck, and you can hang this in the front, because it is a really nice toggle. Very shiny, kind of hammered on the straight part. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's say $7. That's a really pretty necklace. Now this one says it is London Manor. Okay. The chain is gold filled I believe this is the one that's gold filled. Yes. Gold filled, and this is Amethyst. Isn't that pretty? The chain is a cable chain, and it is 28 inches, and then this beautiful chunk of amethyst. And I've tested everything, the gemstones and also the metals. Very nice piece. The amethyst pendant is 1.5 inches by a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. And there it is. It's very nice. So on this one, I'm going to do with the gold-filled chain and the amethyst necklace. Let's do $15. Now this one is a Madewell. It is a snake chain, pretty long. All these have been pretty long. And it has this piece of like slate. And then this acrylic that looks like faux tortoiseshell. And then like a brass plate. And they all layer on top of each other. And then it has the chain and the life preserver clasp. This is 32 inches. The pendant is 1 3/4 by 1 inch or 2 5/8 of an inch. And on this one, I'm going to say, because it's Madewell, let's just do $9. That's a pretty necklace. All these that were twisted up together, they were really pretty. This one is also, I believe, a Madewell. Yeah, there's the M. Lobster clasp, an extension, and then you have the super heavy brass pendant. It is tiger's eye, onyx, and I believe this is going to be a halite, natural halite, not dyed. And this is 20 inches with a 2.5 inch extension. And on this one, let's do $9. That is a really pretty one. There's the back. I mean, all these have a little bit of scratches, like they're used. Not any of them are brand new, but they're in really good shape unless I tell you otherwise. Like the first one, I did tell you it was a two-tone, so it could have been better as far as the chain goes, and the extension mainly on that one. Now this one is, where's it at? There's the plate. It's Orlina, I think is how you say it. And here is their tag. It looks like so. It is gold tone. And here is the little piece that goes, the pendant, and it's a slide pendant. It is a cable chain. It's a lobster clasp. It is 16 inches with an extension of, it's a small extension, 1 inch extension. So on this one, I'm just going to say, I mean, these run about $25 online used. So I'm just going to say, let's do $8 on this one. Next we have this one, and it seems like every time I get a box, and it doesn't matter where it comes from lately, I seem to get, let me get it untangled. I seem to get a Lucky brand. This one is gold tone. It has this beautiful suede leather. It is a choker with these really cool, like little flat pendants from it. And then it has an extension, and then it has a long one that goes down, and it's like a slide. And then it has these two hanging from it with the gold and silver tone beads. So it's gold and silver tone beads, gold, silver tone beads. These are silver tone, and then the clasp is gold tone. Has the extension with the Lucky Brand symbol. The choker is 12 inches with a 2.5 inch extension. And then the longest one, right where they're landing today at here, is 24 inches. And then there's an additional 5 inches with the 2 tassels. And on this one, I'm just going to say, let's do $8 for the Lucky Brand. Now, this one is not signed. It's on a lobster clasp. It has this druzy. And it just looks like a stone with gold. Let me test this. I don't remember testing this one. We'll have to put it over to the side for a minute for the Presidium to warm up. So I'll do this one. This one has no name. It is these 2 rounded bars with 2 faux pearls. And then this piece is all rhinestone, and it moves all around. It has no missing rhinestones that I saw. And it is has this extension. It is, let me give you a measurement on it. Okay, so this part is 16 inches, and then it has an extension of 3 inches. And on this one, I'm just going to do $5. This one is unusual. This one was tangled like crazy because of these spikes. And here is the tag, and I don't know who that is, but it has a shepherd's hook. If you know who this maker is, let me know. And it is brass with these spike needles. The chain is 19 inches, and it has just a tiny little extension of an inch. And on this one, I'm just going to do, let's do $6. We're going to put this in a bag because we don't want this getting tangled again. Nice piece. All right, the Presidium should be ready. Yes. So it's just telling us this is a metal, and the chain is 2-tone. It is long, so in my opinion, it looks like it is maybe missing some of its tone. And it is 29 inches. So I'm just going to say $3 on this piece. This is a nice little piece. This is copper, and it's puzzle pieces that lock together. There's the back. There's the chain. It is done in a cable chain. Very sweet and dainty. It is 16 inches with a 2-inch extension. So on this one, I'm just going to say, let's do $6. This one, gold tone chain, like a star or sun with an orange center with rhinestones around the edge. They are glued in, not pronged. The chain is 16 inches, and the little pendant is a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. And I'm just going to say it is a cable chain also, so I'm just going to say $3. This one is just a chain. It is a faux. It says, or should I say, as Kristen D says, a faker. And it is it's cable chain. It's a very, very gold tone. It is marked 925. It is not 925. It's 18 inches with an 1.5 inch extension. So on this one, I'm just going to say $1, and it is super yellow. This one just says nope. And on the back, I believe it says Modern Girl. And I can't read the rest of it. And the chain is a cable chain. It is 20 inches. And on this one, I'm just going to say $4. This one is pretty. It is made out of a metal. However, it has these really cool filigree beads. But this one's bent. And so is this one. There is that. There's the back. But this chain is really a cool chain. And it is on a lobster clasp. And the lobster clasp is discolored. It is a short chain because it only goes to here. So without the extension, it is only 12 inches with a 2-inch extension. And this part is a whopping 6 inches. But I thought it was a really cool piece. So I'm just going to say, and all of these are engraved. So they're pretty cool. But I'm going to say just $6 on that one. Now this one, I believe, yeah, this one has no maker. This is Halite. It's gold tone, but it's missing some of the gold tone. However, this box chain is so cool. It isn't marked, but the box chain is like an adjustable box chain. So you pull these to make it longer or shorter. And that's pretty cool. I've never seen one with a box chain before. At its longest, it is 35 inches. And this was tangled up really, really bad with that one that had the needles. And so you can tell that it needs to just be unraveled. And you just keep rubbing your fingernail across it with no pulling. You just want it to clear out and hang for a while. And the weight of the howlite will pull the chain away from being crunchy. Or twisted is the best way of putting it. So since it is like that, I'm going to say let's just do $5. I like this piece. Next we have this necklace. And there's no name. It is a gunmetal. It has all these hanging rhinestones, or dangling, I should say. And the beads are bars, twisted bars in between each one. And let's get it untwisted. So I'm just going to do it flat to get us a size. There is no missing rhinestones. It is a lobster clasp. It is 15 and a half inches with a 3-inch extension. And on this one, I'm just going to say $5. Now, this is pretty. This is one of those bolo or adjustable bracelets. Very pretty. I didn't see any signature on it, but it's a bow. Isn't that so sweet? With cubic zirconia, and then it's a box chain, and then down here you have cubic zirconia on the middle, or the slide part, and then the very two ends have 2 more cubic zirconia, and those are bezel set. And this will pretty much fit anybody. The largest is pretty large. I think it's it's a 9.5. And I think the smallest, let me pull it. Yeah, see, it's tiny. So this will fit pretty much anybody. And so I think that's sweet. So I'm going to say, let's do $8 for that. And believe it or not, my first time ever of getting a chandelier. There's the signature right here. It is copper beads with rhinestones, the turquoise. It has also 2 brass tube beads and some blue and green in there. And this is so delicate and sweet. And the largest this can be is an 8 3/4. And the smallest would go to like that. And the smallest on this is a size 6. So on this one, I'm going to do $20 for the chandelier. Such a sweet piece. Now this one, it's like, that's nice and delicate. And then this one is spikes and rhinestones. The rhinestones are pronged set. There is no name on this, but I think this is a pretty cool piece. I love it. And the size on this, it does have a lobster clasp. So the smallest on this is 8 inches. And it has a 2-inch extension. So this could also be a anklet. So on this one, I'm just going to do $6. Then we have this one. Unfortunately, it's missing a rhinestone, but this says J. And then on the back, it just has a symbol and another like little rhinestone embedded. And this one has a fold over clasp. And it has no signature, I don't think. Let's see. I think it's the same markings in the inside of the fold over clasp. Yeah, it's like a clear stone and then an N. So I'm not sure who makes this. Besides that missing rhinestone on the J, it is in really nice condition. It's a curb chain. It is 7 inches, and even though it has the missing rhinestone, you can't really tell. I'm going to say on this one, I'm going to do just $5. Okay, now here, let's keep these separated. I think I might have mixed them up, but I'm going to pull this down, and these are sterling. We have a ring. And it says 925. I think it says IBB. And it is a size 9. And there you go. That's a cool piece. I like that swirl. It is so a band and then an extra swirl. And on this one, because it is sterling silver, I'm going to say let's do $14. Okay, so these are pretty. These are 925. They are cubic zirconia and opals. They are stud earrings. They are size 925. In really good condition. Those are beautiful. They are prong set, 1/2 inch by 3/8 of an inch. And on the opal sterling stud earrings, I'm going to say let's do $18. Then we have the little sterling, and they are marked sterling, little frog stud earrings. And on these, I'm going to do 12. And then we have another one I missed somewhere. These are Amethyst butterfly stud earrings, sterling. And on these, I'm going to say $14. Let me find the other one of this one. Right there. And these are also sterling amethyst with cubic zirconia in the center, flowers, stud earrings, sterling silver. They are marked. And on these, I'm going to say, let's do $14 also. And then this is just a sterling silver with, let's see what it's marked. I didn't see the mark. It's marked 925. I did test it, and it is the kind that you can adjust, and with larger earrings and cubic zirconia, and there's only one of these. So I'm going to put this in my scrap pile. If nobody's interested, if somebody is interested, I'm just going to do $9. Then we have a couple more bracelets. This one is large. It has faux halite, dyed halite, and it is a clamper, a cuff, but that's how big it is on me. So it could possibly be the kind that you're supposed to move up, but this size is about a 9.5 right now. And I'm just going to do $4 on this one. Then we have this one, and I did forget to test this. And I think this is a dyed jasper, I believe, because of these, and that's where it tests also. And they are in like a light green, cream colors, gray. And on this one, I'm going to say $6. It is stretch. And then we have this one, toggle clasp. And these are glass beads, and they're faceted. And on these, I think they're glass. Yeah. And I'm going to say, let's just do $6 on this one. And then let's get all of these over and look. These are little apples. I'm just going to say $3. And on those, we have these. These are pretty. These are gold tone. I didn't see a signature on them. And they are 2 inches. And I'm going to say $5 on those. Then we have these, and they are going to go in the bits and pieces. This, I couldn't figure out. I'm like, what is this? I have no idea. Then I turned it around. Actually, I put it in the bag, and then I saw it sitting there, and I'm like, it's a dragon. And there's a little hole right here that you can make it a pendant. So on this one, I'm just going to say $1. And then these are matches. And I'm just going to say, and these are acrylic, and I'm just going to say $2. And these are matches, and they are rose gold tone with a, like, I'm going to say citrine kinda color, and they're posts, and I'm going to say just $3 on those. This is kind of cool. It's a snake pendant, and it's just gold tone. I'm going to say $4 on the snake pendant. And then these are pretty. see, right here. And it's just links in varying sizes, gold tone, and I'm just going to say $3 on those. And then we have sailfish for $1, and those are studs. We have these little keys, just silver tone, and they're like old-fashioned keys, and those are $1, and they're studs. Then we have doves, silver tone, and I'm just going to say $1 for those studs. Also, there is 3 pairs, I believe it's 3, not pairs, 3 wings, and I'm just going to put those in the bits and pieces. None of the hoops have matches, so all of these are going in bits and pieces. The there's owls. There is 2 pairs. I believe there's another one, yeah, of the same kind of earrings, and they're owls. And I'm going to put those in bits and pieces. There is a couple sets of these. Oh, there's another wing that's going in bits and pieces. And so there is, these are cute. So they're dark green, a light green, and a beige, and they're all faceted acrylic. And I'm going to say just $2 for the 3 pairs of earrings. Now these are squares, gold tone. They are going in bits and pieces. These are pearl-like, but they're losing the tone. I'm going to put those in bits and pieces. And these butterflies are going in bits and pieces. These LVs are going in bits and pieces. The little flowers are going in bits and pieces. Anchors are going in bits and pieces. There is no match for this one. This one is just a wire. These are going in bits and pieces. And then these stars are going in bits and pieces. These stars are going in bits and pieces. The blue rhinestones are going in bits and pieces. One of them's missing. And then these silver tone balls are going in bits and pieces. And then this little ring, it's tiny. And it's going to go in bits and pieces. So that's the bits and pieces. There wasn't a lot. And that's have to say something about ThredUp. There rarely is a lot of just not matches, because even some of these bits and pieces do have matches. I'm just putting them all together. It's a small little bag. Like so, and I'm just going to say $3 on the little bits and pieces bag. So what'd you think? I think this actually wasn't a bad box whatsoever. I'm pretty excited to get my first Chandlu, and lots of sterling pieces with amethyst, and then the chunk of amethyst. So I wasn't disappointed in this box part 2 whatsoever. In the comments, tell me what you think. Definitely give us a thumbs up and subscribe below if you haven't already. If you saw something you're interested in, send us an email to oneshadingwhy@gmail.com. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.